Hello, hello. Welcome back to ARMA League, week 7, I believe. Hanchans 30 and 31. As a brief glance over the rules, we have Akaari, so red fives, Toby or no bankruptcy, Atamahane on Kiriage Mangan, no abortive draws, 30-10 Uma with an Oka, where everyone starts at 25,000 and must end on and a return of 30,000 points. Going into this week, this is our. Oh, okay. No, that's not it. Sorry, give me a second.
Let me bring up the other sheet.
Yes, actually, where? Wait, what? Oh, there it is. Yes. Okay. So, bringing up the placement standings, we have Flace Curse Evil Eye in first place, AUNSW Wanderers in second place, Chomber Nomi in third, Tile Dreaming in fourth, Zomani Chitaridus in fifth, Notice Me Tenpai in sixth, The Last Weiss Players in seventh, The Powerpuff Boys in eighth, Doors for Losers in ninth, and Khan for Fun in 10th place. We are joined by, as usual, the lovely SPT.
Hello, hello. I'm back this time.
And I'm also back. And we have our special guest. Welcome him again. It is Daske.
Hello.
Pleasure to have you in. I'm going to actually take a picture of the standings so we can see how the standings have evolved in between games. Because I realized that was the problem. Was last time we would have no idea where the standings stood in between Hanchans. But so
We are
for
professional production.
yeah, very professional production. So for this week's games, these are our matchups. We are taking the first game to. We're going to be watching the right first game, and then we will probably let Daske choose the second game. But the right first game will be Trayton, Cheese, Nep Nep, and Chewy. Yeah, the games have been fired, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, we are approximately 3 minutes out. Yeah, it's going to be a good ride tonight, I think.
Awesome, awesome. Well, we will take a small 3-minute break just to you know, not have to fill in the awkward silence. But we'll come back when the games are on. So we'll be back on in about a minute. You just give us a second, or a minute, I guess. We're on.
All right. So
All right.
for the first game tonight, we have Nep Nep in the east seat, Chewy in the south seat, Cheese in the west, and Trayton in the north. Now, Dora is 5-man. Jay, I'm going to get you to open up the hands here.
Yes, that's a
'Cause,
very good point.
so far, all I can talk about is Nep Nep. Now, Nep Nep's got a Dora and maybe a Pinfu shape, which is pretty good here. Cheese opens up early. What do you think Cheese is going for, Duske?
Looks like just like quick in the hand game, which is really nice. Or not Cheese. I was looking at Trayton's hand. Cheese looks like forcing Honitsu. They could just opt for, just the nice Dora, Yakuhai, 2,000 points. Either way, this looks like it's gonna be a really quick game. Or hand. Nep Nep Party and Ishanten.
So is Trayton here. Not looking at any Dora acceptance, however, does have that Haku concealed. So it's going to be pretty, the hands are pretty value light either way here right now.
Ooh,
Geez, Dora,
cheese, that choice draw.
Dora free now. Not so, not so value light anymore. 7-man for Nep Nep. Drop
Nep
6
Nep can switch over to a Tanyao chance here. Ah, dang, that 3 Dora from Cheese just delicious.
Yeah. Still needs to convert though. Needs to find, what are we looking for? 3-pin, 2-pin, 6-pin, even 5-man. An extra copy of that Dora is actually pretty good for Cheese. So not the widest thing of the world, but still pretty wide in terms of acceptance. Meanwhile, Chewy. Yes.
Ooh. Tempai for Nep Nep, waiting on the 147 Manzu.
I don't
has
think 7 fits into that, does it? No, 7
Oh,
man
I'm sorry. That's just one. That's just one 4-mon.
Mm.
My mistake. 1-mon has 2 out right now. 4-mon we can see also 2 of. Still 2 of each in the wall. Cheese has a choice to make. Can they fight their Tenho blood and push against the dealer reach? They do.
Ooh, spice. It's a nice push. Now see the 1-man drawn by Chewy here. Elects to not exactly fold right away, but kind of sidestepping the issue right now. However, this 1-man might get
Tempai
probably elicits fold.
Tempai for Trayton, waiting on the 1 or 2-5.
Oh, can't for fun.
Team
Can't
for fun.
for fun.
Team can't for fun.
Can't for fun. Can't wait. No. It's because it's Team Khan for fun. So like they've been letting us down for the past few weeks because they weren't canning for fun.
I see. And then they are finally living up to their name.
Exactly.
Therefore, they will get the great flow.
Can't for not so much fun.
Oh no! All right, it will be. It is Yasume.
Yeah. If there's no Ura, then it is Khan for fun.
Okay. Yes.
Just as planned.
Yes, just as planned. I will say, as a biased and commentator stance, even though Nep Nep is on my team, the fact that Trayton lived up to their team name means I wish them all the best of luck.
All right, got East 1-1. Dora is the 1 Manzu. How are the hands looking? Kind of slow.
Yeah, little yikes is my input. Like there's nothing I really favor here. Just looking around, it's like here's that there, here's this there. There's not so much over here.
Or what are we calling South right now?
That is Chewy, I believe it is.
Oh, Chewy. Okay. Chewy's has probably the fastest hand. Nep Nep also has like 2 Shantanish right now, but their shapes are kind of bad with that Penchon and then Kanchan in the Sozu. But Chewy's hands has like all Ryanmons, 2 complete sets, just ready to go. Ishanta now.
Draws a 7-pin there, makes it a very nice Ishanten shape. Guaranteed pinfu essentially now.
Let's see. Cheese sitting over there with a couple Dora, but they don't have a hand for it. So right now, they still have to get some pretty lucky draws in order to get that into Tempai. And meanwhile, Traden is just kind of chilling.
Oh my
Oh, he's
gosh!
Shanten for
Look at
Nep.
Yeah,
look
that's
at this
probably a
hand.
very good hand.
Round Peiko 2 Shanten? Oh gosh.
Let's see. 4-pin has 1 left in the wall. 6-pin has. Ugh. Okay, now 1 left in the wall.
But so you're saying there's a chance? Oh, never mind. There's no chance.
Not anymore, there ain't.
Not anymore.
And Ricci for Chewy waiting on the 5-8 Manzu. Currently 4 left in the wall.
Oh my gosh. That would have been round Peiko is Shanten.
Nep, you didn't believe in the
There
one
is no
tile
God.
remaining.
You
There
didn't
is no
believe.
God.
You didn't believe. Oh, Tenpai.
Oh, here we go.
Shobu?
Tenpai
Shobu.
here.
Shobu.
Yeah. Waiting on the 4-7 Manzu. How much we got here? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 left in the wall.
So, Daisuke, what are your thoughts on Damaring that for this sort of hand? It is quite cheaper, but the 4-man in the Genbutsu, are you thinking maybe you can try and bait it out? Because it is the Takame, so if you can bait it out, it becomes a nice 5800, which is not too bad as a Dama. Oh, never mind.
But that reach, oh, delicious. Reach symbol painful Ipeiko 1 Dora. Can I get an Ura?
No. But this is a good start for Nef. But yeah, so like, what are your oh my gosh, what an opening hand!
Ref?
It kind of depends on like what the other players are doing. So it's like if they are like hardcore, just like straight up betality, it might be kind of beneficial to wait on the Dama right there. The sad part is that even if you do win on that 4, it's going to be what Pinfui Peiko Wendora 7-7. Whereas if you can get Ricci, even like Ricci with like your Takeme Sumo and Ura can get up to like 18,000. The benefit's pretty good. Plus, Formon is kind of like on the low end of the vitality tiles.
Yeah.
So usually, if you're like folding, you don't want to throw like the super useful ones first because you might like loop back around it to Tenpai. So Formon is kind of hard to drop, even though it is still again Butsu there. I think.
Okay. Yeah, just wanted your thoughts on it. I know that some people do like thresholds, so that's like how I personally play. It's like if the hand is less than. Like, if the hand is 5-2 or above, then I start waiting for Genbutsu, but otherwise not. And so I was curious about, like, if you had that sort of thing, or do you look at quality more than, say, value?
Mostly situation, I guess. So it really just, like, depends on, like, how likely it is to come out, and then the benefits of that.
That's Tenpai for trade.
Yes, it is.
Oh, Peitanki, I respect this.
The
Dude,
North Tonki.
Dude, isn't this one of the highest win rate plays?
I don't know about this.
Yeah, one cut on a Tunkies is like one of the highest win rates. I'm pretty
Currently,
sure.
there's still 2 left in the wall.
Ah, Shob!
Ooh, there we go. And that's like a really, really nice shape too. Waiting on the 4-6-7 Sozu shape. Delicious.
Now you're sweating.
Unfortunately, they weren't able to get the 5-pin to go for Sanshoku, but I mean, you'll take it. So no complaints from the crowd.
Oh, and there's the North. Instantly comes out.
Does deal in, unfortunately, and this is exactly why like the one cut on a Tunkies are good, right? Because it's just so juicy as a convenience fold tile. But yes, it does give Trayton the win. Nice 2600 for Trayton.
Now for the rest of the game, Chewy is going to be just like very anxious when they throw a like random honor tile to any reach. They're gonna be like, oh, they're gonna get me. I've seen this before.
Oh my gosh.
I've been here before.
Are we just quoting Akagi moments then? It's like you do hell weights on honors to break someone mentally when they have the better ori.
Pretty much. Like happen once, they might just be like, okay, but if you hit them with it again, they're just gonna have to assume that every weight, so that every time you reach it, it's just gonna like be a random honor tile. So
if there's a time to do it, now's the time. With 2 weeks left in the league. Chewy here, Dora free Hatsu. Oh, never mind. Tenpai for Trayton.
I was gonna say here, Trayton opened 3 Shanten, and about 4 draws later they got into Tenpai.
Waiting on the 3 Monzu, 3 left in the wall right now. Not bad actually.
The SA magic.
Even yes, Richi Suji is bad, but when you get this early
Careful,
on, you might
Nep
even
Nep.
might even catch Nep off.
Unless Nep Nep decides to push. Aw.
Oh. That's boring.
Tenpai for Chewy, waiting for the one so Hatsu.
Hut's
That's it.
only now.
Oh, because Onso is
Yeah,
dead, and so
'cause
they
Onso's
choose
dead.
to stay Dama.
Mm.
Very fun.
I wonder what they'll do if they. Oh, okay. They would have a parts mode.
Quiet, you. Mangan Sumo for Chewy, putting them back up into a very comfortable second.
Very, very nice for them.
Ooh, Dora is the one Manzu. Meanwhile, outside over here, it is hella thundering right now.
Stay safe.
Remember not to open any curtains. Is that
But it's so pretty.
No,
alright.
you gotta keep the windows closed to keep the Wi-Fi in.
Oh gosh, Chewy has this. Oh my gosh, look at that hand.
If only it had value.
Yeah, if only it had value. I wonder if Chewy will force. So if they draw something like a 4-so or a 2-so.
Oh, now you know it'd be really nice
Hmm?
is if they drew a 5 Sozu and they dropped the Hatsu.
Would you respect that kind of play rather than waiting for the Sanmin-chan with the Dora included?
Yeah, because like if they went on like the 4 or the 7 Manzu, it's like Richinomi. The chances of them getting back into Tenpai with that huge shape is also really big, and so it seems kind of fun.
We'll have to see what happens. Hatsu does come out, skips it, doesn't want to take a cheap win, especially with that kind of hand.
Plus, if they do call Hatsu right now, there's still gonna be one Shanten. Currently, the Hatsu is their only pair, unfortunately. Meanwhile, everyone else's hands just seems like very just like suffering. It's like, I really want to do something, but no, not with the sand.
I'm not exactly sure where Trayton's going. Maybe cheap toy? I don't see it. I don't see your line, boss.
I do feel like Trayton's hand, though, is a hand meant for suffering because there's not much you can do with it.
Pure suffering.
Oh, Nep Nep gave up Sanshoku. And Tanya. They didn't want to throw that Dora. Everyone's slowly moving forward. Meanwhile, Chewy's like, "Where is my Tenpai?" Ow, ow. 4 pin drops in a row. It's a bit painful.
This is where on Marge Soul you have the character who says the line when
Yeah.
you drop a triple. Ishan 10 for Nep Nep. Chewy now offered the option of cutting Hatsu.
Are we Tenpai yet?
Tanya. No, Ishan.
Kill
But
the Hatsu.
Yes!
There we go.
I like that a lot. Going for the Tanya, like reach Tanya, maybe reach Dora. Adding some sort of value into that. Oh, nice Tenpai for Nep Nep.
Are they going to Dama? Yeah.
I like that.
They're like, yeah, 5/6 isn't that great anyway. I'm gonna try to upgrade a little. If they do Sumo, then that's great. But if they get a 4/7, it's not bad. Hello. Chewy with a very, very, very nice Ishanten.
This is ridiculously wide.
Yep, they can draw a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Manzu or a 5, 6, 7, 8 Sozu to instantly get into Tenpai.
I'll see you guys in 6 turns when he's still a shot.
See you at Ryukoku.
See you at Ryukoku.
See you at Easter Free, lads.
Meanwhile, Trayton. He's Shanten now. Slowly making progress. Chewy says, I give up. Are they gonna cheat? Are they gonna cheat? They decided to cheat.
Taking the 2/5 man weight for
Fine,
Tanya.
whatever, I'll take it.
That's kind of sad, but like I can understand that. Like it feels bad.
Oh hell yeah, it does, man.
I mean, like this is like I don't know. It's like the signs of tilt, where it's like boom, you deal into that like north wind honky, and then everything just goes downhill from there.
breaking
The
your
flow is not
opponents
in your
mentally. Daisuke, I want a lecture series on this. How to break your opponents. Oh,
Oh, here we go.
here we go.
Nep.
Shifting
Nep.
to a 4-7 so for Pinfu Doradora Takame Ipeiko.
Currently dead.
Currently dead. 5-pin. It should be fine. Yes.
Let's see.
The weight is just dead.
2-5 mon is I guess the 5 mon is still out, especially the red 5 mon is still somewhere.
In
But
the dead wall,
it's in
apparently.
the dead wall. 2-person Tenpai, Chewy retains dealership.
Everything else along the east 2-2. Alright, some more average. Okay, I was gonna say average looking hands, and then I look at Trayton's opening hand.
Trade in. Got 2 Dora. 1 completed Mensu.
pretty average, actually, honestly, isn't it?
I don't think that's average. It's good. I don't think it's
a bit.
S tier, but it is definitely like this is kind of a scary hand to open up with.
It is better than average. Those Dora too.
Although
Chewy's also making progress. He's Shanten now.
Cheese also in potentially going to shut this hand down with a Haku Pon. We'll have to see where they decide. Does decide to cut the 3-mon to isolate the 5-7 mon shape and make sure they can use the 7-mon.
Nep can upgrade their hand to a Honitsu with any draw around that 8-mon.
Ooh, insta-con.
Ooh, the con. And Cheese is very happy.
Alright, now Cheese's hand comes from a tentative Kawashi to punning the 8-pin to go Atazuke on the Haku.
Yep. They're like, yeah, I'll take a Mongon, I guess. Like.
Ishanten for Nep. Oh, Tenpai for Chewy. Kanpasso. Biri Nomi. So they may choose to cut the 9-so to try and build out of the 6-mon block.
You mean Richi Uradora 4? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so they do choose to skip the Tenpai, wanting to get a better Tenpai, and I guess not fearing the speed too much. Does cut the Haku into Cheese.
Ooh, go Cheese!
Getting Cheese Tenpai, Kandro Man. Kan 6-mon. Oh, Tenpai here for Nep as well.
Currently, Cheese has only 1 more tile. Actually, 0 tiles remaining in the wall, but Chewy might drop that 6-mon into Cheese. Nep waiting on that 3-mon. Currently still 1 in the wall.
Oh!
Spicy.
Switching out, going for the open Hanuman Doratanki. Pon on this side, expanding the rate to a 3-6-mon. However, little does he know that the 6-mon is dead anyway, so it's the same quality of weight.
Am I Honitsu? You decide.
7-mon completely drawn by Trayton, so that kills Cheese's Doratanki, but I imagine Cheese may swap if they draw an... Oh wait, no, they would have swapped on the 9-so, wouldn't they? I think they're just going to stick with this Doratanki.
Chewy decided to break up their hand, but got back into 1 Shansen. Are they going to drop this 3-mon here?
Yes,
they do.
Dealing into
and win for Nep.
So dealing into a nice Hatsu Dora 1. Moving us along to East 3. Oh my god.
Nep slowly increases their lead.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa. What the hell is this?
This is the hand that you... This is a great hand that you won in first place. Because you're like, yeah, this is a great round. What if there was 1,000 Pinfu? She doesn't need that dealership anyway.
No, there's a Sunshoku line in there.
Ooh. Chewy's hand is looking kind of fun potentially as well.
It'd be a shame if it got shut down by a Pinfu Nomi.
I know, right? I don't know. We could even see a Pinfu Tanyao Sanshoku. I don't know.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. It's not even that outrageous, is it? 7-mon, 8-so. Then you're waiting 6-9-mon. It takes a few steps, but yeah, you are. Yeah, that makes sense.
2 Shanten for Chewy now. Ooh, Nep. Very, very, very close. Shanten for their
That's a really wide shape.
End the game Pinfu.
Such a wide shape. What is this? God damn.
Oh,
Hello.
Tenpai. Oh, Jorobi
Oh,
Aka.
God.
Mhm. Just because they needed value, you know, they don't have enough points.
Waiting on the 3-6 pin.
Oh.
5 in the wall.
Chewy,
Oh,
Ishanten. Oh, Ipatu instantly.
Oh no! Dealer,
At least it's not Ura 2. It's fine. It's fine.
fortunately for us, oh sorry, fortunately for my team, but unfortunately for Cheese, did pick up a hand, and with 2 Suji available, it probably didn't seem very likely to deal in, and so unfortunately it does come out.
So
Wow,
these hands
are
lit.
really interesting.
These hands are lit.
Two Onko for trade-in starting. Nep having two
Oh!
Metsu completed.
Oh my
God,
god,
what,
the full
what are you
green!
doing, trade-in? Holy crap.
The full green. I like it.
Cheese is looking kind of regular, but with that shot pair, they can just instantly end the game. Cheese, Ishanten right now. Dora, potential Ipeko. Yeah, these are awesome.
These are some
My
lit
friend, I don't
starting
know about
hands.
this.
Oh my god, no, the fuck. Okay, it does draw the. Oh, I thought. Oh no, they dropped the ammo. Okay, so 5 man.
Yeah.
Oh my god. what is
Join the
it?
5 man is fine here.
Yeah, sorry. I thought it was. I thought they dropped a 4 man instead of an 8 man before. That's my bad. Ooh.
Ooh, indeed.
What are you gonna do, Cheese? Oh yeah, Cheese can actually upgrade to Sanshoku now with that 456. Hmm.
Oh. Dropping 5-6 from Triton, moving towards a Honitsu line here, I think. So, this is getting lit.
No small ball poker here from Trayton. Wants to go deep for that. He wants his Mangan Sumo. You know, Chewy gets their Mangan Sumo. Nep gets their Mangan Sumo. Trayton is I'm saying I'm owed this. Does Chi?
Mangum Sumo right about now would be very good.
Ishanten for Trayton. Still looking for that Chunes. Who's still left in the wall?
Vishan 10 as well for Nep, I believe.
Oh, good draw. Jeez, with that delicious 6-mon draw. Richi's waiting on the 1 so and the 2-mon. 1 so and 2-mon, both 1 in the wall.
Tenpai for Nep. 5 so only.
Unfortunately, 3 of the 5 so's are in Trayton's hand, but 1's still left in the wall. Shape upgrade. And the 2-mon.
No.
Jeez. Redemption. Richi, Peiko, Dora.
Ura? No Ura. But does take their 8,000 points back, moving us to South 1.
That was a very important Mungan for Cheese. Puts them back into fighting position in South round here.
Oh, Cheese. Can I get a Churen? Can I get a Churen?
What the hell is
Wait,
that
what the
opening?
fuck?
Oh my god!
Wait a minute.
Cheese, currently Ishunten for a closed Honitsu. Or technically 2 tiles away from Churen Tenpai as well.
Wait a minute.
One pin left in the wall. Unfortunately, the 3 pins are all in Nep's and Trayton's hands, so they'll have to win on that if they want to actually get that shiny Churen. Five pin, currently also 2 left in the wall. Chewy, slowly advancing.
It's not a lot left in the wall, is there?
Not really.
Poor Churin.
Don't give up. Don't give up on the Churen. All they need to do is draw a 1 pin, and then get rid of those like pesky Hatsu, and then draw a 5, and then raw Nep as they drop the 3 pin. Like
Yes, of course.
All planned.
All according to Keikaku.
Chewy, currently Ishanten? Not quite. 2 Shanten for Chewy, but pretty decent 2 Shanten. They have multiple door as well. But Richi from Trayton waiting on the 3-6 Manzu for Richi 1 Dora. Oh god, Cheese might die to that. Don't draw the Ipatsu. Don't draw it on Ipatsu. Oh, thank god.
We get to see more of this Churin push now.
Ooh, Chewy. finally has a pair in their hands. It can open up 2 Dora, potentially even 3 Dora if they call that Forso pawn. Jeez.
He's tempted.
If he wants it, he does take
Oh,
it.
he can't cuts for the
Oh.
Jinitsu. Oh, I like it. I respect that. I really do.
He's Hanchans for cheese right now, needing either the 6-pin, 1-pin, and the 3-pin. Unfortunately, 3-pin's dead, 6-pin is pretty much stuck, and 1-pin has 1 left in the wall.
So how much is an open Shuren worth?
An open Shuren. It depends on like how they get it, because if they get the Itsu as well, then technically like Hanemon.
Oh,
So
of
8K
course,
minimum.
of course, of course.
Hmm.
2 Shanten for Nep Nep, I think.
Gonna be kind of hard to push those Pinzu though, because there's literally like almost none out on the board.
It's hard to imagine that Nep Nep not just cutting the 2 7-0s and conceding their dealership. Oh, okay,
like,
never
he
mind,
knew
that'll make it. Oh, yeah, okay. So, yep, 7-0s come out. Oh, Tenpai for cheese, waiting for the 3-pin, which is dead.
Now,
Hey,
Jack,
hey, never say never.
It may come out of Nep Nep's hand if they
does
feeling
Nep Nep own a
particularly
cat?
greedy.
Alright, so Nep Nep would have to draw like, I don't know, like a 3 Monzu, and then drop something, and then draw something that's not the 3-Pinzu, and yeah.
Does Nep Nep own a cat?
Oh, Dora
Oh, the Dora Shompai drop. That was ballsy. Wow.
think maybe Nakasuji, something Dora is just another Suji.
Chewy, unfortunately, still 1 Shunten with that. They need 1 more tile. Oh god, Nep Nep stuck. What are you gonna do, Nep Nep? Drops that 5. There we go.
Oh no.
Chewy. Can Chi.
Now, this is Tenpai for Chewy, but it gives
Cheese.
Cheese another draw.
Oh, it's over.
Deal it.
Oh,
Give it. Oh my gosh!
Kills the Hoite. Oh, what a disaster. Reach
Oh, no.
Hoite Dora for 5,200.
That's not the worst thing in the world.
I mean, if you're gonna have to drop a dangerous tile, you might as well take your cool, like, Mongon plus Tenpai. I mean, God. Alright, South 2 dealer is Chewy. Dora is the 1 Monzu. Oh, why is the 1 Mon always the Dora? So weird.
Yeah, so we rigged the table so that it's always one.
Oh, okay.
No, it's wherever Daske goes, right? The interesting spicy mahjong follows.
Dora for Nep. Meanwhile, pay Unko for Trayton with or had a Honitsu shape, but not so much anymore.
Oh,
Alright, may still have the Honitsu shape.
Trayton's hand is definitely just pushing forward.
Surely not though, right? Like 9-pin was the first discard. There's with their current shape, it's a little bit difficult to sidestep back in.
Tenpai?
Is this Tenpai?
Furry turn.
Yeah.
Does take the force, so non-furry turn.
They're waiting to start to the Dora.
Nep Nep's like, wow, I have like 3 Dora. If only I had Tenpai. Ah, they decide to give up their chance of drawing a couple lucky tiles for Chitoitsu. Wonder what they're gonna do with that.
Chitoi 0 out of 10 Yaku.
Cheese. Oh.
Oh no!
Yikes! No. Yikes! The inputs.
Oh gosh, there's that Chitoi coming together.
Yeah, the game's just like, wow, guys, just really. Gave you all these chances, and this is what I get. But
I'll
Nep Nep
show
is
you.
1 Shunten now.
For Ipeiko Dora-san, which would be its own level of spice.
Now here we go. Cheese. Can I get a Ricci with a beautiful Suji trap? Oh, but trade-in. Also Tenpai. Waiting on the 2-5 Sozu. Alright, so we got 5-8 Monzu 1-pin versus 2-5 Sozu.
There's a 2.
I think
Can use that in
Probably
their
not.
hand. They probably don't want to drop the Dora. What are they gonna do here? Drops the 3-mon.
Oh,
Suji of
nice.
the cheeses.
Ooh.
Ooh. And Trayton with the sumo. Reach sumo. Kinfu. And Noura. 713, and we go into South 3. Dealership for
What
cheese.
the hell is this?
Alright, there's too many Unco. Jay, I think we put in the wrong like rigging system, man.
Nap nap. Ooh, East Shunton for a wow. Oh.
This is the dirtiest Kawashite hand.
Now you know what would be better is if Nep Nep drew like a delicious 1-mon and then they dropped that 3-mon and then they drew a 9-pin and boom, Chanta.
The Mahjong gods are not Santa. We do not ask. We only take what we can get. Alright. Ooh, cuts the 1 pin. That's super interesting.
That is very interesting. I'm confused. They don't believe in Shanta. Disappoint.
Perhaps they're fully committing to Kawashite and they want a better shape to end on, I guess.
Guess we can ask them later on.
Whoa. Hey, never take out the South 4 comeback.
I'm just saying, the South 3 is about to be over, so yeah, see what people can do with 1 hands. But actually, Cheese making some ground. Ooh, East Shanten for Cheese now. Trayton also opening up. Currently, East Shanten for them with 2 Dora in their hands. Tempai for Nep Nep waiting on the 3-6 Manzu.
Oh, that is
Trayton Dora 3 258. Pinzu wait. Oh, that's delicious.
Oh gosh. This Kawashite now scares the crap out of me.
Cheese might die here. Oh god, Cheese is gonna die. Oh, Cheese is gonna die next turn.
Cheese.
No.
There's a lot of
Cheese.
Wait, no, what could save him? A 2-pin draw? Because then maybe you could cut the 4. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
That's
he's
dead.
now he's dead. Now he's just dead.
That's just dead.
The game's
be-
like, just in case you thought he had any chance, let me give him this.
Get the clean up on aisle 10.
All right. Trayton is saying, "Hey, I don't like that thing of Nep Nep being interviewed. So yeah, I got my Dora 2 hand. I'm dealer here. Old ass, let's do this shit." Dora is the 7 Manzu right now. What do we got here? Technically, Chewy can get a Mongon Sumo to get 2nd place. Trayton is the last dealer, so they just need to keep winning. And Nep Nep just wants to end the game. Cheese is in a very, very, very sad position, and good luck.
Cheese has sort of looped around to just playing Eevee at this point.
Pretty much. Nep Nep opening up with a quick Tanyao hand currently. Ooh, after that draw, 1 Shunten. Trayton still waiting for the draws they need. They got the 2 Dora, but their hand is not progressing.
The story of this game, honestly, isn't it?
Pretty much. Let's see. Nep Nep needs the 3-so and the 4-7 Pinzu. Doesn't look that bad actually. 3-so, all 4 left in the wall. 4-7 Pinzu currently has 5 left.
Seems like Cheese is just hard shoving the hand into Honetsu. Which kind of makes sense. The hand opened up pretty worthless, so... Oh gosh, Chewy's hand just gets scarier and scarier with every draw.
Dun 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 dun. Now they just need more draws.
Zawa.
Nep, forever 1 Shanten. Ooh, Chewy currently East Shanten for a potential Pinfu, Dora, maybe even Ipeiko. That would be enough to get them into 2nd place. Nep Nep upgrades their weight. Chewy, gonna drop that 8 cell? Gonna. No, you don't want Tanya. That's fine. Nep Nep just has like 50 flavors of one Shantan right now.
It's every draw. It's like, I'm not going to give you Tenpai, but you know, you can have a pretty Ishanten if you want it. Oh, that's it.
Cheese. Making some progress? Question mark.
Men Honolulu.
Ishanten. Wait, what? You turned down? Is that Ishanten right there? That was Ishanten, huh? Trayton turned down Ishanten. Interesting. Wonder why.
Maybe they
Why do
didn't.
they like the? Why do they like that north so much? Are they scared that like Cheese might have a Kokushi or something? Well, then they drop the 9 so I guess that's not it.
Nah, they're scared of that. Oh wait, North's dead. Okay, I've got nothing. I was like, maybe they're scared of that that tricky paid Tunky.
Oh, they would have been Senpai Dora 3 right now. But they
Oh,
still have
no.
a really, really nice one Shansen, so there's hope. Meanwhile, Nep Nep, currently still in Ishansen.
Is this gonna end in Ryukyoku? I would laugh if like everyone knows
might.
Ryukyoku.
That'd be so anticlimactic.
That would be kind of funny. Jeez. Wow, everyone's just like stuck in like the abyss of not Tenpai. Quite amusing.
Oh my gosh! All right, Tenpai.
Ah, Nep Nep, Tenpai!
Aha! I'm here!
Currently, all their weights are unfortunately kind of dead, unless Chewy happens to draw like a 4-mon or something, and then they drop the 3-mon. They're folding. Oh, no, because they have the 4-5, so they're still one Shanten.
I can switch to a slightly better one, I guess.
It's worse, I think. But Cheese is really scared right now. I guess they didn't want to drop that 1-mon to Cheese. 3-mon's okay though, because Nep Nep just dropped it.
And do we do?
And yeah,
in Ryukyoku.
one person Tenpai for Nep Nep.
So we do end with Nep Nep in first place, Trayton in second, Chewy in third, and Cheese in fourth place. Do we have Nep Nep here?
Getting them in right now.
I also forgot to take notes because that was incredibly like such a high punch on that I just completely forgot. Hello, Nep Nep.
Yeah, first of all, welcome Nep Nep to the commentary desk. Hello, Nep Nep.
Hello. Thank you
What's
for
up, Nep
having
Nep?
me. Hello.
Yeah. Let's start East 1-1 maybe with their that massive win.
Alright, let me open up. Yep. I'll just progress through it normally.
Wait, do I watch the stream?
Yeah, watch the stream.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're
Yeah.
talking about.
All right, so you got off to a pretty early lead in the beginning. Did you
Yeah.
did that influence how you played the rest of the game, or did you just play a little bit more normally?
Yeah, definitely. Like, since I got the early lead, I kind of felt like I didn't want to do anything too risky. I guess I just want to like, at the end of each hand, I just feel like I just want to maintain my high pie while trying to play safe. I guess.
Okay, yeah. Wonderful. And let's see.
Actually, something
Did
that
you-
we had brought up,
Yeah, go
which
on.
I thought was a
Tenpai.
curiosity, was when you went to Tenpai here, did you have any consideration for trying to snipe this 4-mon in Chewy's discards, or would you think, I've got a big hand, let's just go? Chewy might just deal in.
That's pretty much it. I just thought like this hand would be pretty good starting point if I got it. So I just thought like, why not?
Yep, and I know Daisuke just like was full on the throw that tile sidewards and declare reach. I think other big points. I think it was something later on. I can't remember the exact.
I think like South 3.
South 3, yeah. It was. We're wondering why you cut the 1 pin out of this hand. So yeah.
Mainly because I have a pair of 3 secured. I have a Realman of 7 and 8, so I thought I could just maybe progress towards Tenpai that way.
So you didn't want to be stuck on this Hanchan, and you thought that, like, see if I can build out of the six
Yeah,
6 month.
pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought that. Yeah.
Fair enough. No believe in the chanter. Just draw that 1 mon, get the 3 mon, get
Not really.
chanter.
Not particularly, no.
Well, good wins.
Yeah.
Nothing else particularly came to mind.
Yeah, the rest of the game honestly was kind of just sidestepping everyone else's hands, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah,
because
there
it
was.
was.
Oh,
I
sorry.
think he had like 1 or 2 other wins, but like really it was just one big win and then a couple smaller wins. Then just pacing yourself and making sure you made it through the game with the lead impact.
Definitely.
Actually, something else I thought was interesting was when Cheese reaches as your opposite player here,
Yep.
you end up cheating this 4-pin to go for this Itsu.
Yep.
Was this just like an aggression thing? Like maybe you didn't want them to win their hand and you thought you could get the 5-star? More of a curiosity.
Pretty much. It was also like more of the fact that since I was pushing, I didn't I was gonna deal a 6-pin anyway, not 6-1 anyways. I didn't want to deal into a Potsu more or less, so I just thought might as well cut that as well.
So in this situation, you thought, oh, I'm pushing ahead because this hand is 1 Shanten, so I might as well break the risk of dealing in on the 6 mod.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. Fair enough. But yeah, other than that, just some nice wins from you to taking those sticks. As a fellow teammate, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
But yes, good job. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Well, I'm definitely hoping I'll see you next time on
Yeah.
this. But yes, awesome, amazing job. Congrats.
Thank you.
All right, that the other Hanchan's already done, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh, everything is ending
Did you
so quickly.
prepare our what would you do slides?
Oh wait, no. Oh, actually, I can just pull out some stuff that I wanted that I could just get Daske to talk about in terms of what are his opinions. I do have things that we can use if we just wanted to use those. Daske.
I professional. We're good at this. I didn't prepare ahead of time. How are we this early?
Yeah. Okay. You know. Yeah. So okay. I think we should just take a break off until the next Hanchans. All right. So we're gonna take a 15-minute break. Gosh, everything ended so early. All right. Okay. Take a 15-minute break. We'll start up our games at so we'll start up the stream again at 9:05 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is exactly 15 minutes from now. Hopefully we'll see you guys there. All right. Be right back. Hello, welcome back. We are less than a minute out from our next game. So we will have Muginra in the east seat. Who is 26QQ? What is this new account?
This is Akarin who forgot their cleared their browser history and left an ID string.
Oh my gosh.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Akarin.
MCR Ricci or My Chemical Ricci in the west seat and LaFrost in the north seat. Alright, let you guys take it while I adapt the text on the left.
Alright, so East 1. Dora is 2 man, 1 copy in Muginra's hand, as well as a pair of the East and South here, so likely going to see a little bit of a faster hand coming from them, probably, unless they, draw East and South themselves.
Boom.
Easy pawn here. Yep, double East confirmed with the Dora. What else are we working with?
Akarin's hand is not. I mean, it's kind of bad, but it's actually pretty fast if they get a good lucky draw here. East Hanchans for them right now.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world here.
Ooh.
Definitely actually has quite a few upgrade paths along the Pinzu line as well, so possible lines into a better hand and a better weight in the end as well.
My Chemical Ricci also holding a couple of the win pairs.
Oh my. Indeed. So drawing into a South Unco here for Muginra. Now I'm not all too familiar with the points table. However, I do know this is a lot of food.
Yep, it does go over. So right now they are looking at least 7,700 points with the double East and one Dora. Unless, of course, they draw like the 2-pin and drop the South, then they're still going down, but only about 5,800. Yeah, their best thing they could get is a 1-3-pin draw right here, which would be really nice. Technically, even a red 5-pin zoo would be pretty cool. Still left in the wall right now from the look of it.
Now, what happens here if you draw the let's say like a 5-8 pin? Is it always South here, or would you chance the pair weight for the extra foo?
I would probably take the pair weight for the extra foo because there's not that much difference between a 2-pin and like let's say a 1-pin like Tonki.
Even though you lose the potential upgrade path along the 4-pin, or do you feel like it's more than enough with what you have already?
Well, I think it's fine because if you do want to upgrade, you can get anything on your 2, 3, 4 Bonzu. You can get anything on your 6, 7, 8 Pinzu. And so you still have your other options. And plus, one pin is really nice weights because it's usually pretty difficult for people to use. Ooh, wow. This is kind of fun. All right, Muginra just got their foo back with that con right there, and MC Ricci just got 3 Dora. Currently they are now Ishansen.
This this got spicy a little quickly.
I'm so ready for this Sananko Dora 3.
Unfortunately for MC Ricci, the Sha or their West Wind is kind of dead.
Just a touch.
Just a tad.
Yeah. Doesn't really matter unless if they can Tenpai here, though, does it?
That was a very weird. What?
Yeah, that's a hot take. Are they misreading that the West?
Oh no!
Huh.
Oh no! I see it. They're gonna come to pay for Hanchan.
They're gonna come to pay for Hanchan. I guess they're like, oh, I don't want to drop the 7-pin. It's scary. And they just took that to that degree, I guess. Also, Frost currently in Tenpai waiting on the 5-8 Pinzu with Tiny Aldora 4.
Oh my god.
Kind of snuck under the radar.
Oh,
that's
Ooh. Yeah, no, I like that. I like that. If you're going for K10, that's really good.
Yeah,
if you know the pace.
K10.
Because like you're almost always guaranteed K10 at this point.
Muginra can switch. Oh, but that would be for A10. How sad. Hey, look, it's the 1-pin.
This is the Magpie's dream here. This is Frost's hand, quite shiny.
I've never
And
heard.
3% Senpai.
I've never heard that term before. Sorry.
Magpie's wet dream.
Alright, from now on, a Dora heavy hand is just called a magpie's dream.
Magpie's dream.
You're Australian. How do you not know this?
It just took me a while. Alright, we're moving on to East 1-1. 3-person Tenpai. So just Akurin who has to pay out everybody else. Dora's the 6th, sir. Hatsu Anko for Frost here.
I'm just imagining some Japanese pro come to your tournament and you're having to explain to them like, oh yeah, this is like the terms we use here. So the magpie's dream. It's like, oh, like you got a lot of Dora, you know?
Oh, that's good. 8 so draw.
If we're gonna, just a little sidetracking here, but if we're gonna talk about, weird terms, in Adelaide for Rukoku, we use a very gaijin wall out is what we call it. And the first time I used it in like an Australian chat, everyone just was, what? What are you talking about? What's a wall out?
A wall out, not an exhaustive draw. Just can't be normal.
No, it's because you have a wall and you're out, so it's a wall out.
I guess that kind of makes sense. It really does. Like I kind of find faults in it, but I can't find any. It makes perfect sense. All right,
Moving on, back to the game.
Muginra currently shiny hand can take in the 6-0 Dora, could technically even go for a San Anko here. Frost has been stuck in actually not quite Ishanten, but 2 Shanten for actually no, I'm sorry, that is the Shanten for the longest time. Still needing a 4 or a 7 Manzu Chi for Akarin, currently Shanten for an open Tanya 1 Dora. MC Reach decides to kill off the Dora.
Oh.
That's like clicking the Reachy button, just being like, I regret my life.
It's like, wait, I didn't actually want to do this.
Yeah, 1-mon is dead, and so they could choose between either waiting on 2 tiles of the 4-mon or 2 tiles of the 3-mon. In which case, they chose the 3-mon, which unfortunately, both of them were bad. So.
Oh gosh, you're saying too many things that hurt right now.
Ooh, MC Ricci slowly inching in.
We're getting a lot of very positive responses to SBT's slang here. If I hadn't met him, I'd swear SBT was a white tradie. Oh, I love it. I love everything about this. All right.
Is this what I'm going to be known for?
Well, no, this is a good thing. This is a good thing to be known for. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Frost sidestepping with a 9-mon, still giving themselves an Ishanten, but does kind of lose a bit of Ukere. A little, like I guess the 7-mon would just put them into a more. Actually, no, not really. I guess it's just a sidestep. Although now they're out since they cut the Hatsu. Akurin also folding.
Everyone's out.
Little do they know.
Little do they know.
Yeah. Haha, you thought it was Dealer Manga, but it was actually me, Reach Dora.
Yeah, it just sort of looks like one of those everyone doesn't want to deal with the dealer. Chi for Akurin.
Well, if you already have a safe tile to discard, you don't have to draw another time, I guess.
Yeah.
Give someone else a chance to deal in.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my god. So okay.
I must say, tonight's hands have been pretty spicy. They've been good.
Okay. Surely this is like a caster's thing where whoever we end up watching, their hand just lights up like a Christmas tree.
Well, usually it's the other way around, right? And usually they're just cursed.
Is it? Is that how Caster's Curse works?
Drop
Isn't
the 9
it?
pin.
Ooh,
Yeah.
they did drop the 9 pin.
Spicy.
I don't know. MC Ricci's hand looks pretty not bad with those Dora Dora Ipeco chants.
Especially if they can get those really nice draws, like filling out the Penchant and the Hanchans, is gonna like it's gonna be really really good.
I've got a confirmed head now as well, so taking a step forward here. Electing to break the 9-7 block instead of a penchant block.
Meanwhile, Frost and Akadine currently have the Shabo of the East, so they're kind of blocked with that.
Mochi mochi.
Hello.
Ooh.
Tuso draw for MC Reach, Ishanten for them.
One step forward at a time, ever closer.
Muginra juggling the chances for a Sanshoku or an Itsu. Which will it be? Perhaps neither.
Does decide to cut the ton, probably coming to that. Well, I guess they want Pinfu. I want to guess. Akarin's skipping
like
both the ton pons, so they're also going for this Tanya Pinfu shape. I'm gonna guess.
Ishanten for pretty much almost everyone except Muginra right now.
Never underestimate dealer flow.
I thought we were past the flow speak.
Wait, what? Why would we pass truth?
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh gosh.
Everyone, forever Ishanten hell.
This is gonna end in Ryukaku. No one's in Tenpai.
There is.
The London Ryukoku, the only person in Tenpai is Muginra.
It was me, the person who was 2 Shanten but could draw into Tenpai.
Yep. They peaked on their flow too early and got stuck in Ishanten hell. You have to wait for it for the right moment. That said, LaFrost, Tenpai waiting on the 7 pin for Richi Wendora. And also Sanshoku. Oh, that's delicious. 7 pin currently has 1 left in the wall.
7 pin suddenly looks very vulnerable.
Akarine. Akarine.
Alright.
And
oh no.
Oh
wait,
no.
Oh
no. Akarine is good. Okay. Oh god. No. Wait,
GG.
6 pin, braid it. Oh, okay, can't braid it.
I'm so sorry.
So, unfortunately,
I'm so sorry.
does draw into Tenpai, deals into the opponents. We do have a Tamahane on, so MC Arichi is the only person who will take that win, and not a double run for Frost.
Also, this just in, Frost thinks that a Tamahane is a stupid rule.
You heard it here first. Masanshoku.
Look. There are 2 crowds of people. So everyone likes a Tamahane until they get a Tamahane. Then all of a sudden, it's the worst rule to ever be created.
Pretty much. MC Ricci, 1 Shanten right now for a Ricci Pinfu, potentially Dora. Could technically even upgrade to a Sanshoku, but that's a bit kind of hard. I don't know, maybe. Technically 1 tile away from a Sanshoku upgrade.
They were also 2 tiles away from Itsu if they were willing to get rid of that.
No, Itsu doesn't exist.
Fake Yaku.
Yeah, fake Yaku.
I see.
Ishanten for LaFrost as well. Ricci 1 Dora. Let's see, Muginra holding on to a couple Dora, but hand not progressing. And Akadine, hella Dora. Currently 2 Shanten.
Tenpai for Frost. Sub it up. 3-6 pin for Reach Dora 1.
4 left in the wall right now. Ooh, nice draw from Muginra, but unfortunately there's a Ricci on the field. But they don't have any safe tiles anyway, so might as well just continue. Oh, nice.
Oh boy.
Technically not Ishanten, unfortunately. But they have some options now for Muginra. MC Ricci decides to do a really hard fold.
And we'll immediately see the 7-pin passes. You hate to see it happen.
No, but now you just draw back into the 2-pin and like it's all good.
Ah, no. You draw the 4-pin, cut the Shah, and then you draw the 1-man, free turn Ricci, and then a Patsumo. I know how this works.
I don't know about that. It's too much flow in one day. I'm trying not to get hit by a truck tomorrow.
Alrighty. Seems like everyone is.
Akadin currently won Shansen, so they could technically push if they get the lucky draw. And hopefully it won't be like,
5-pin.
a 5-pin. That would be kind of bad for them.
Nah, big brain 8-pin for the 2-out 7-pin, the 3-out.
No, there's 3 out. That's how you get them. That's how you get them.
That would be pretty big brain. Ooh, speaking of big brain, Tempai for MC Ricci, waiting on 3 Manzu.
Did everyone else just also not see that Chitoy coming? Because I did not expect that Chitoy.
No one expects the Chitoy.
I saw it, but I didn't think they'd actually get there.
Tempai for Akadin, waiting on the 4-7 Pinzu. Currently 2 left on the wall, not that bad.
Now 7-pin looks really good here as well.
Oh, Patsumo, easy peasy.
Ricci Patsumo, Dora.
Oh no.
1 Ura, the
6,000
for that.
There. Akadin revived from the dead.
Oh, that juicy Hanemansumo.
Alright, strap in lads, we're gonna be here a while.
We are definitely spoiled for content if we're gonna get all these Renchans.
Meanwhile, Akadin just starting off, with a casual 3 completed runs. It's just, that's what you do.
It's the deal of flow.
This just in from the other game, they've already finished.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? What? did like every single so there was like 8 hands. Every single hand ended before like the 6th turn. Yeah, what?
Yeah, I know, right?
What the heck? Alright, well I guess the other hard shot is just already done. I'm curious. Oh, they had 1 Renchan. My mistake. I'm sorry. Fake news over here.
1 whole Renchan. Wow.
Amazing. Alrighty. Everyone is ribbing on Gudetama for allowing Nasty to escape his date with Totoro.
Is it really a date at this point?
Yeah, sure, why not? 5-so draw does get them into Tenpai. Sorry, Akarin into Tenpai for the 8-pin for Itsu. Dora 1.
Itsu.
You know what I would respect is draw the south and you Ricci for south.
Oh, Hatsu.
Yes, this one.
Oh
too.
wait.
Do it, Ricci,
Don't do it.
Ricci, please.
No.
No!
Don't do it. Don't do it. If it was like really late in the game or in the hand, I guess so. But this early, hell wait, you usually don't wanna.
Oh no, there are 2 of them out. No, sorry. Okay, if he draws the south, I would. Oh my god.
Game's like, you didn't believe in the Hellweight Hatsutanki.
Well, there goes another Oyahane. I need some.
It's okay. It's okay. They
Wait,
took the
3, 2, 1, 4.
the Mangan anyway. Okay, Mangan Sumo for Akadin, giving them another 4,000k. Currently, they are up 40,000 points in their 40,000 points in their dealership so far. Or no, I'm sorry, 30,000. I can do math. I swear.
Tonight's really being something.
How great would that reach a Patsumo Itsu Dora 1 on the Hatsu Hellway?
And also the Hatsu is the Uradora. I don't make the rules. That's just how it happens.
Ah, I see.
Ooh, MC Ricci, 3 pairs of honor tiles. Ginra chilling with their 1 Shansen hand with that Hatsu to just kill off anyone's dreams.
we say that, but like we do notice more greed in our Australian play. Oh, okay, Hatsatsu or 1 pin 2 pin. Okay. We do notice more greed, so I wonder if Muginra will be tempted to skip the first Hatsu to try and reach you this hand. More of a
Well, I
curiosity.
guess it depends. Yeah, I guess it kind of depends. How's Meginner's team doing right now?
Chunpun?
How is Meginner's team doing right now?
Oh, sorry. I didn't quite catch you. Muginra is on team. Last twice players, so they're 7th overall, but a thin 7th. Like they're about 110 points from 4th place.
So yeah, first would be really nice for them.
But they're not in like a desperation mode because they do have like after this 10 Hanchans.
I am kind of yeah, and it just backfired. I was gonna say I was very interested in their 6-pin draw over the 1-pin because with the 6-pin you could easily upgrade to Pinfu, Tanyao, potentially even Ipeiko.
Perhaps they wanted to keep the 1-pin because they thought the redraw wouldn't happen as much, and they wanted to keep the 1-pin as a safe target to the dealer. That's my speculation.
Muginra is by nature a very defensive player, and at most of the time actually is even a very too defensive of a player. So this is probably just a defensive play that that backfired pretty heavily here.
Tempai for Frost, Tempai only, so they decide to break that up and go for some value, keeping that 8-so around so they can potentially get the Dora. Unfortunately, they have the 7-so discarded earlier. The game is like, are you sure you don't want the 6-pin? Yeah, I'm sure. I was gonna give you another 5-pin. I mean...
just letting you know, letting you know. Look at all of this that you could have had.
MC Ricci currently one Shansen for their Honitsu with Chun. Could technically even pull another south. Hey, 7 comes out, or 7 comes into Meginner's hand. Decides to discard it. Unfortunately, Frost does not have a Yaku. Ooh, nice Ishanten for MC Reach.
Oh my gosh. Frost's hand makes me really sad.
Everyone's just kind of stuck.
Seems like Akarin is full folding from this point out. Doesn't believe that they can get into Tempai without cutting the Sozu into the very open Honitsu on their right. So we'll choose to just fold and maybe even Shibori in case the other player is Ishanten, which seems to be the case.
Frost currently has Yaku now, and also value with that nice, delicious red 5. Meginner very sad with that 7-pin draw.
Ooh,
And
Tempai.
MP Reach.
Tempai.
Sozu. Sumogiri Ricci for Frost, going for that Ricci Patsumo Haite. Ooh, wow.
Surely not.
Now, it would have been really fun.
Surely not.
Now I'm
surely not.
Now, it would have been really interesting right there if Akarin conned to remove their Ipatsu and Haitsumo.
And on the 2-so as well. So
Yeah. And so it just like destroys like MC Ricci's like hopes and dreams, and also like Frost is crying because they don't have a draw anymore. That is how you break people's spirit right there. Just saying.
Wait, when you break people's spirits by you Khan and then you Rinshan just to show them they had no hope from the start?
Or better yet, just like no, just like con both sides of their weights and then just discard a safe tile. And it's like, you're new cuckoo. It's like, and then they have to open up their hands because they're Tempai, and then everyone just like gets to see like their shame. Delicious.
Oh boy.
Man, like this mahjong, this scary mahjong, is played. Clearly, you learned this from the Ho-Oh rooms, right? It's like
yeah, clearly on the Ho-Oh rooms. They're very ruthless there.
I once thought all mahjong players were masochistic. Now this is it's clearly not true.
It's sadism, not masochism. We love to see other people suffer. Oh, Meginra, very interesting hand. Dumps the
Muginra
6
is
mon.
like- Well, they already dropped that 4 mon, so they're like, yeah, I'm not gonna drop the South. I'm gonna keep this, Dora 3, Ishanten for the Chitoitsu. But Frost chilling at 1, or now Tempai, waiting on the 7 pin, waiting for that delicious Sanshoku upgrade. 6 Sozu for their Sanshoku, unfortunately. Currently only 1 in the wall left.
Does cut the 2 mon.
Muginra, it's like, oh, well, okay.
I'll take it this time.
I'm very confused, but fair enough. I guess 9
It's
mon.
an elaborate Suji trap. You see that 6 mon there. Now all they need to draw is a 5 or 8 mon, right? And then they reach and get someone. That's how you get.
I see.
I can't rationalize this.
Ooh, speaking of Sanshoku, Ishanten for a potential Pinfu Sanshoku Dora for MC Reach.
Yeah, gosh, that is such a scary hand for MC Reach over there.
Muginra is crying right now.
There's
Decides
there,
to keep with the Chitoi.
there was Suanko there.
Suanko. Oh, they could just went for Tiny Aldora 4. Oh, here we go. Ricci. Unfortunately, on the cheap side for MC Reach, waiting on the 4-7 Pinzu for Ricci Pinfu, potentially Dora.
Boy,
And Okake Reach, waiting on the 7 Pinzu for Frost for Ricci.
we do have a Tamahane
Seven-
on, so if Akarin deals the 7 pin, it will just give the win to MCR Ricci.
Again.
Again.
And Frost will just be like, fuck this game. Like, fuck all of you. Huh. That's a really interesting choice by Muginra right there. But anyway, Rijitsumo, Pinfu for MC Reach. Can I get a Ura? No.
No, Ura.
Unfortunately.
13 all plus 3 Homba. Dealership continues.
Man, I feel like, gosh, what a long hunch.
Definitely a quite long Hanchan.
Just imagine the other game already ended when we were like watching like East 2.
He's 3-4 Honda now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. All the
Dora
board.
is the 5, so 1 copy in who is this again? Akarin? Yeah, Akarin's hand. And decent shapes.
Akarin! Akarin! Go for Suanko!
This is
God.
a Suanko hand.
Oh,
This is totally
geez.
Suanko!
This
Oh,
is
geez.
Suanko.
You just have to believe in Suanko, and Suanko will believe in you.
All right. So what I'm hearing right now is if we draw the 5 pin, we cut the 1-2. We don't. We just cut the 5 pin again. To fully commit to the Suanko, you need to break up your melds.
Yeah, I mean, you could take your Reachadora 3, but yeah, yeah. I technically Reachadora 4 if you have that red 5 Sozu, but yeah, who needs that?
Exactly.
It's overrated.
It's
Yeah.
overrated.
You gotta look for the bounty, because like we haven't had a Yakuman yet in this entire league, so
Yeah.
like you get to be the first.
If I'm winning, I'm gonna win big.
Might as well kill everyone.
So we already know there's going to be a team next season called Magpie's Bounty, I guess.
That guy. It's gonna be my team.
Yes. Yeah. Will you be playing next season, SBT? I would hope
To be confirmed
to be.
as of right now.
I hope so. I want to face you on the field. 4 mile is offered a way out of this Suanko if they don't want
No! You're going to draw 3 mon now, and the game's going to laugh at you.
Single tier. Single
tier. Yeah, just drop the 1 mon. You get the both to both worlds. But now.
Oh, okay. Re-offered the chance. Doesn't
Wow.
just take
Wow.
it.
Just shut down. Shut down. Too good for Suanko.
Friendship with Suanko over.
Oh
Whoa.
god.
Is this good? This is
good.
technically
This is good, but if they draw another 7 pin, you'll have to face the fact that you cut.
No, they have to draw a 4 pin or a 4 mon or a 3 mon first. Just like really have it like, just dig in like, oh, I dropped an Unko. And then they have to draw that 7 pin.
See. Ricci for MC Ricci, 471 for Reach Dora 1.
currently 2 left in the wall. Hey, Ishanten for Muginra as well. Ooh, Akadine does not care. I'm sorry, Akadine drops that safe tile, but the Frost, unfortunately, drops a 4 into the reach. Reachy, 1 Dora, Uranash.
No,
And
right.
5 Homba!
5 on the...
And
It's
it
a
goes
never-ending
on.
Hanchan. I guess. What was the song like that? It's the Hanchan that never ends.
It's the Hanchan that never ends.
Look, no, clearly pre-written rules, right? It's everyone gets 3 Renchants, and you have to win as much as possible in those 3 Renchants.
Ah, I see. Speaking of Suanko, Muginra currently having 2 Ankos. Fortunately, MC Rishi is looking really fast right now.
I wonder if they'll call for it, and it's a bit awkward to call for the.
Oh,
Go,
Muginra!
Wait, hold on a second. Oh, pair base flow. So this is a trial. This is a trial, right? This is a trial. So
It's a trial.
So Muginra will draw an 8-pin and will be offered the Tenpai, and they will have to choose to shut it down for the
No.
Suanko.
They'll draw the 6 though, because that's even more of a trial.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, an 8-pin you might think about is just like,
Oh
oh,
god.
maybe I don't want
Oh
this.
god.
Now, the real play would be to keep the form on, draw an Anko of it.
Unfortunately.
And yeah, Dora free. Honda 6 now.
Akadine was like, yeah, I have my cool 40,000 points, but I guess like I'm still 12,000 points behind first place. Rough day.
I don't remember if we got to 6 Honda naturally or if it was passed on.
It was passed on. There was
Okay.
at least 1 Ryukoku from Akarin to MC Richi's.
Just being sure.
Alright, so we got some fun Shanta stuff going with MC Ricci. Meanwhile, Frost currently has 3 Dora.
Yeah.
And
Akarin's
then
had enough of this.
Akarin says, "Yep, I'm not a fan of 7 Homba. Let's just end this."
Gotta end it before Parenchan.
Do we have
No,
Parenchan?
we do not have Parenchan.
Can you turn that off on Tenho?
Tenho doesn't have it on naturally.
Oh, does it?
I don't even know if they have an option for that on like tournament modes.
This is how often we get to play with Parenchan. Just never.
Ishanten for Akarin.
Nice Kawashite. Although they may end up on a Dora weight, which is a bit awkward in terms of Kawashites.
Ooh.
Men online?
Yes.
Men online. Meanwhile, Frost is just kind of chilling over there with their Helladora to Shanten. Oh, and they just upgraded their weights. They can open this hand up for a potential Tiny Dora 3 also. Or if they get that delicious Ricci, could get like a Ricci Pinfutsimo, Tanya Dora 1, 2, 3 with an Urdora for a Baimon.
No. Look. The problem is that no one else can win except for MCR Ricci or it's Ryukyoku because we need to continue the Humber chain.
Please no, I want to go home tonight.
No. I'm saying you can pass it through Ryukyoku, right? So you can pass it by just having like dealer.
Oh, yeah, I see. So we just keep passing it, and then like at South 4, we're at like Renchan 11 or something.
Exactly.
But no one's won a hand. 8-man draw is pretty good here for Muginra. Breaks the pair into 5, so.
Oh my god.
This is I feel like that 5-man should be good, but just looking at Frost's hand, that 5-man doesn't actually progress them at all.
It makes
it was kind of interesting.
Sorry, you first.
Oh, sorry.
No,
it's kind of interesting that they decide to throw the 5-pin instead of the North earlier, with that weaker shape right there. Especially since they have the Dora with the 7-so right now.
We might actually go to wall out. There's nothing here. There's actually nothing here. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, yeah. There's just nothing here.
No one's Tenpai.
I thought Ocarina was Tenpai, but it's just like, oh wait, no, hold on.
Now Ocarina's Tenpai.
Now we're Tenpai. Now we can take a Pulso weight or 9 so weight. Does take the 8 so.
6 pin. Oh, what a good draw.
Yeah, that was nice.
They have so many Dora, and yet they still need Tenpai. Every time I hear you say wall out, I'm thinking like, oh, it's like he has a pet wallaby and he's saying out, wall out.
Alright. Ocarina extends their weights to 3, 4, 7 pin. I really like the shape, but they're a furry turn,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Can leave their furry turn if they want to. Does not choose to.
Such a
Not
magpie
choose that.
hand from Frost.
Unfortunately, with so few draws left, you're actually just looking for K-turn at this point. Well, not K-turn, just Tenpai. Yeah.
The saddest magpie hand in the world.
Oh, no.
Tenpai!
Yeah, one more loop of draws on the 2-5 so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Is it dead?
There's one
No,
left.
not quite.
There's one.
I think there's one left.
That's all they need. If they do get-
MCREG. Are we Tenpai yet, Dad?
Ah.
Not quite.
Hey, what did I just say? You only passed this round through New Cocker, so we continue the whole touching.
7 Homba!
Muginra now negative 200, negative 200 points. Dora 1 though.
Dora 3.
No, wait, no, this hand
yeah.
doesn't get you anywhere.
Meanwhile, Frost inherits the dealer cheat. Now starting with a pretty fun hands to complete a
Oh
run.
boy.
Pizza chance. They have that delicious 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, which can take in a lot of tiles to confirm their pair. Oh, just add a Reonman on top of it to give them some choices. Do what you want.
Do you know what
gosh.
this is like, right? It's kind of like, you know, when the back in the old days where like you played on like a Nintendo DS or even like a Game Boy, how you'd buy a news game, you open it up and there's someone's save file there that's like halfway through the game. This is what it is for Frost here. He's got 7 Honda and like a fast hand.
Ooh, MC Ricci. Currently, Ishanten could end the final like super long dealer streak once and for all.
No. Are you suggesting that we're gonna break our chain of Honba?
I'm just saying, MCR Ricci just might accidentally get a Pinfu.
Might accidentally get a Pinfu.
Oops, did I do that? My bad.
Muginra passes up the pawn.
Choosing not
Very-
to go for
Passes
the...
up the. Huh. Interesting.
Tenpai. 6, 9, so 4...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Technically one left in the wall. Akarin might drop it, but they have like. Yeah, okay. Akarin looks safe right now too. Alright, so Frost just needs to not draw a 4 or a 7 Sozu, and they'll be perfectly okay.
Oh, God.
Men online.
Oh, God. What a terrifying hand. Pawn.
Pawn?
Oi?
Pawn?
Dude, praise Sanso. You pawn Sanso for flow, right?
Pawn?
Now I'm just confused.
Pawn?
What if this is?
Please, Khan. Please
this
do
big
it.
brain?
Khan for flow. Damn it. Yeesh.
Hey! Tenpai for Frost waiting on the 5-8 Sozu.
The optimal side of the of things. Now Muginra's hand just lit up like a Christmas tree and it's in a little bit of trouble.
Well, let's see. So if Muginra gets a 3 or 6 Sozu, or a 4 or 7 Sozu, they'll probably be dealing into Frost. If they...
Muginra folded. No, Muginra. MC Ricci
No,
folded.
MC
MC
Ricci.
Ricci folded. Oh. Are you telling me what I think you're telling me?
Hanchan.
More
Are there going to be 8 Hova?
more Ikai? One more.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Do it again. Do it again. Uh-oh, the game is like, no, please, MC Reach. Get back into Tenpai.
Oh my god. Reading
Are we
Please,
Tenpai
MC
yet?
Reach. Please.
Oh?
GG.
Surely not.
Surely they will. I mean, oh
Oh.
wow, that's pretty baller.
That is
That-
some big plays.
That is pretty baller. Not gonna lie.
That is so hard to turn down. Haku Honitsu Dora Dora.
Especially like being negative too. It like
On the
delicious.
deal like Genbutsu as well. That's just so much like temptation there.
And with that, we go into everyone's favorite round. East 4, 8 Homba.
Oh my gosh.
I don't remember the last time I was at 8 Homba, let alone like 6 or 7. And here we are. We've played the equivalent of like a Hanchan and a half already.
And Frost's hand looks pretty good. Yeah, really good compared to everyone else's, except MC Ricci, who has a really, really fast hand. Ooh, Ishanten for them. I'm sorry, it's still 2 Shanten, but a good 2 Shanten.
McGinra also progressing here. 3-pin fills out the Penchan / Kanchan there. So it's a pretty nice draw for them, but the hand itself is pretty far out. Chi from Frost.
And Frost is saying, "Yeah, I'm loving this dealership stuff, so let's keep going." Woo!
Well, the bonuses have gotten to the point where like you're getting like 2 Ricci sticks every win, right? So I guess that makes
Yeah, it's like Ron, Tanyao. Let's see, 3 times 8. So like yeah, 3,400. Oh, but they're dealer. I'm sorry.
3,900.
It's like even more.
Yeah, that's yeah.
A 1 hun hand is equivalent to a regular 3 hun hand.
Yeah, just oh wow.
Oh boy.
Muginra making progress. Currently 2 Shansen for them. Akarin. Combate. Good luck.
It does have the Tonpei. I guess that's something.
Are we Tenpai yet? Not quite.
Did somebody say Sanshoku?
They've already dropped the 1 mon, so 310.
And the 1 mon is also dead.
Oh no.
No. You guys are forgetting the 234 Sanshoku somehow.
Somehow.
I mean, I guess.
I'm really not sure how you get to a 234 Sanshoku, but I guess if you squint hard enough, maybe.
All right, so let's see.
My eyes aren't that bad.
Yeah. So you draw like the 7 pin, you drop the 1 pin, you draw like the 4 Manzu, and then you take the Tonki on that 5, but you Damaten it, and then you draw the 4 Sozu, and then you drop the 1 Sozu, and boom, you're good.
Ah, yes.
No,
yes.
and somewhere along the way, you also draw into like the 6 pin, so you can upgrade to Tanyao.
Of course.
Tenpai. Oh
No,
no,
you
sorry,
shouldn't.
310 here for Muginra. Pretty good shape now, though, if you ignore the fact that he's 10 and the Mun's shape is basically dead in the water.
Speaking of Tenpai,
Oh,
though,
gosh,
Frost is currently Tenpai, waiting on the 2-5 Manzu for a Tanyao hands. 5 Manzu, all of them are in the wall, and 1 2-mon is still in the wall for a total of 5 tiles in the wall.
This late, that's pretty good. Sumo found.
Tanya, 500 plus 8, so 130. So it was a pin food, reach pin food Sumo. Pretty much.
Did somebody order 9 Hombas?
Let me out.
Gosh, what a long Hanchan.
Yeah, he actually
Mugenra
does take it.
says, I have had enough. 2 shots in for them.
Wait, you mean? Oh boy.
Despite all these
Alright.
calls, I'm predicting it now. We're gonna get to Ryukyoku, and then we're gonna move to South One.
Quiet, you. So looking like a really fast hand right here. Both Mugenra and Akunin have enough Yakuhai tiles to kill off many Mongons. Here we go. Ishanten for Akarin to end the misery.
Let me out. Oh boy. Now, is there a way Frost wins this?
Let's see. 1 perfect draw, 2 perfect draw, 3 perfect draws. Technically? No.
Technicalities are my specialty.
All right. Yep. Yeah. I'm not saying it. Well, actually, MC Ricci might be just like going straight up like vitality right now because person has 3 open calls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Frost's hand is progressing.
Surely not. We're
I
already
think-
tempied.
I
2
think
pin
it'll-
hearts.
Need to progress a little bit faster.
Ooh, you can cut that 2 pin for the 1-4. Oh, does not take the 1-4 pin.
Likes the heart sway. The Suji trap here on the free run. I'm not free Muntunky at all. I mean, not free Munmachi at all.
Frost with a
Oh.
perfect drop. And Toy Toy Tenpai for Muginra.
Wait a minute.
Uh,
Wait
this
a
is-
minute. How'd this hand get here?
This is great. Yeah, that's Ishanten for Frost.
Oh no,
Oh,
never mind.
That's not Ishanten.
And Muginra ends the suffering with a run off of Akadine. 5,200 points plus 9 home buff.
Ron Mangan.
Good old Mongun. Alright. Okay, time to start a new chain. We have our east chain, where we got to 9 Humber. Now time to
Yeah,
turn the
9
south.
home.
Can we talk about Frost's hand here? Like, what is this?
Oh my god.
Like, it looks good, but it's actually quite far away with those
This is like, yeah,
Four?
you just. Actually, I don't even know if they should necessarily be going for Honitsu here because they have like door 3 and Hatsu, so it's just like, yeah.
5, or is it like 6 now? 6 loose honors.
Fellas, you're not seeing the cock sheet here.
Eh? but the Esau.
Yeah, Furry 10 cock sheet sumo. It's a
Oh, I
really
see. And
classic.
you're Ricci 13-sided for style. I understand.
Exactly, just like Sawazaki did.
Ah, I see. Is this what I'm missing from my Mahjong?
Alright. Seems like they're going for the Honitsu. Hatsu Dora-san, I guess.
Meanwhile, Mugenra moving towards a Tanyao hand, it seems. 6 is pretty good here. Ooh, 2 pin. I'm not sure about that one. Seems a little slow, 2 pin.
Pretty wide Ishanten for Akadine right now.
It is quite wide. Oh, there's a pond from Mugenra. I'm just actually trying to work out where the hand goes from here.
Hey?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm
What?
confused.
It's an interesting choice. They decided to break up their Tenpai, or their one Shanten. And Ricci for Akadine, waiting on the 5-8 Pinsu. Currently 5 in the wall. Tenpai for Mugenra with that perfect draw.
Yeah, so that's. I get the feeling this is what they were going for, but now they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's forward only or win, or die. But we try not to think about dying.
Well, it's okay. Of course they'll win. Like, how steep, like 9 Renchan.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Ryukyoku.
I mean, like,
that is true. Rikoku.
Oh, yep, they won.
There we go.
And here we're starting the chain again.
Do it again. Do it again. All right,
Oh,
Muginra
okay,
starting
this-
with
Oh my
pairs
god.
of dragons. Lafrost's hand is also looking pretty nice with a 567, 567, and a 1 2 3 4 in their starting hand. That is kind of scary.
You know, just saying, Daisangan gets McGinra back in the game.
I mean,
sorry, I couldn't say that with a straight face.
yeah, they'll need a, they'll need a few calls for that and draws. Speaking of more realistic hands, Frost hand has like 2 Dora and can also take in the 5 Monzu right now, and is steadily progressing to Tanya as well.
Quite an exciting hand from Frost. Definitely, it's getting close to what we'd categorize as a magpie hand. Down under here. Oh boy.
Do they actually have magpies in Australia?
Well, they're like a massive problem in like the
Really?
summertime. Yeah, in like Sydney and stuff, you have magpies swooping down on people all the time. They're like they're a public health hazard.
Are they like are they originally in Australia, or are they like a introduced species?
That is a question for Google-san.
Google-san. Ishanten for Chitoitsu for Akadine right now.
Oh no, we may have a player whose computer just died. Probably from the over amount of Renchans.
Yep, just too many Renchans.
So this just in from our research department. We do have a native species of magpie in Australia.
It'd be weird to name a football team after a species that is not naturally in Australia.
I mean, weirder things have happened.
This is true. We got a nice comment from Tom D saying, "Just be glad we're not on Mardsol." Yeah, I can imagine this Hanchan being maybe 10 or 15 minutes longer because of all the animation.
I'd rather not. No, I'm not here for that time.
Ishanten?
Are we Tenpai? We're not even Tenpai yet.
Ishanten for Muginra for needs not quite. Okay, does get into Tenpai.
Muginra!
What will they choose? What will they choose?
So Dora 8-mon or Haku 6-mon takes the Dora 8-mon weight.
5 tiles still remaining for that.
Not
it's
bad.
like it's-
Oh, dear pucks.
All right, 2 Homba. Gonna catch up to that 9 Homba from the East round.
Yes, very good.
Shori is right, my being. He's like, this game is still going on.
Dara, I think that sentiment is shared by the entire desk.
It's like, I told my wife I'd be home half an hour ago and I'm still at the studio.
And Muginra is looking to keep you here. Drawing a third so.
Oh my gosh. Alright, let's look at hands which may shut this hand down.
MC Ricci probably has the best chance. Ooh, can pretty easily open for a Tanya right now, or even just like greed for Suanko. That'd be cool.
The third Suanko chance this game. And McGinra says, no, I want my dealership. She on the 8th, so, but I'm not exactly sure where the Yaku's going to come from unless they drop like 9-mon. And
MC Ricci to shouted from Suanko.
Oh my guy. Let me out.
Suanko. Muginra looking to shut it all down with Tanyao because, as we know, Tanyao ends it all.
Tanya indeed ends it all, but we're still a little bit away here.
Pawn from MC Ricci, putting themselves into Ishan 10, not wanting this to continue.
But the Suanko.
You know what? Tan Yao is enough.
Okay.
Best case scenario, Tan Yao Toy Toy Sananko is there, but Tan Yao is alright.
Yes.
Tanya was alright.
And now we've hit the region where Muginra said that their PC died, so they are disconnected, unfortunately.
Oh no! But
But
the comeback was coming.
Oh,
Don't worry, just it'll go to
Green
you,
Foku.
Choco. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's smart. Because then the home will continue. Ishanten for Akadine and Tempai for MC
Oh!
Ricci. Waiting on
There is no god. There is no god.
Wow, MC Reach. Way to bully poor
Wow,
Muginra.
MC Reach. No, we do not condone this behavior.
Muginra
Minus 50
starting.
points.
Oh my god, Muginra starting with a god hand, only to be disconnected. Muginra.
Gosh dang. Well, it's alright. Tuso is useless anyway. We're good here. We're good.
Ooh, Sanshoku Ishanten for the dealer.
Chun is also technically useless, so we're good.
Technically useless.
Oh my gosh, they're
there is
still
no god.
disconnected. This is so heartbreaking.
Let's see. So if they drew that,
Ah,
ooh,
the
oh, it's okay. It's okay. They already dropped the 4 or 5 Sozu because they were going for like Honitsu anyway.
There is no god.
Alright. Who's ready to see this Menhon dropped from their hand?
I'm not.
Technically, they're only Ishanten right now, even if they weren't not disconnected. It's fine. It's fine. They wouldn't call that 4 Manzu. Actually, they might, because then they could switch over to like Chinitsu.
Oh, gosh. Dude, my heart hurts watching this. Tenpai for Frost, Junchan, Sanchoku.
Waiting on the 7 Sozu. Currently, all of them are in the wall. Oh, Muginra
Dude,
crying.
my heart hurts.
Dealer with that delicious red Dora draw. Unfortunately for them, Muginra or Frost has most of their weight. And insult to injury, Sumo's.
No Honda. No Honda.
We're almost there. We're so close. Alright, South 3, Dora is the 8, Manzu. Dealer is MC Ricci. Muginra currently still disconnected.
We've heard nothing back from them, so as far as I know, they still haven't reconnected.
Moral of the story, if you ever, or good tricks for, if you disconnect on Tenho, because usually it's your, like, Wi-Fi's fault, have, like, a phone nearby and use, like, your phone data, and then just, like, jump on Tenho phone data.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, because, like, Tenno is super spotty with Wi-Fi, right? Like, if you lose connection for even a second, just, like, completely DCs you from the game.
Pretty much, and if you disconnect, if you try to rejoin and disconnect too many times, like, if your Wi-Fi is, like, just really bad, it could lock you out if you try to reconnect too many times, so if you can just jump over to, like, your phone or something, which is on another network, that's usually pretty good.
So we have
especially for ranked games.
We have an interesting dynamic right now. Not one that we run into often, which is how do you abuse a DC player?
That's easy. Reach.
Yeah, so you'll probably see less Dharmas from people because they're going to just want to milk all of the... So you get 2 Tsumos a turn, essentially.
Pretty much. It's just like, oh, it's like playing with Tsumogiri bots. Like, they're not defending. Tuso currently has 1 left in the wall, so they're going to need that extra Tsumogiri from Muginra. MC Reach. Will their dealership finally be killed off?
Does cut the on. Choosing to go safer, maybe conserve some points. Not wanting to.
I mean, Yeah, MC Ricci is already like super far in first, so they don't really have that much. Yeah, they don't really gain much from pushing hard here, unless they accidentally happen to get into Tempai, which is technically possible.
Seems like quite a stretch of our imagination, though, considering how hard they're folding.
Yeah. And one draw left.
Oh,
Tuso
Haite.
still in the wall.
Haite. Reach Haite Sumo Dora.
Oh, unlucky.
Unlucky. Does move
Hikori
us.
Tempai.
So it does move us to Southport. Oh my gosh, dude! All of McGinra's opening hands have been ridiculously good. It's really sad that he's
Double
disconnected.
South Dora. Oh. Speaking of ridiculously good hands, Frost is looking for some fun times as they get rid of those pesky 3-mons. Oh, that red 5. Ugh.
Do not be tempted. the red 5 is a lie.
Disappoint. Muginra. Everyone's hands seem kind of slow right here. Frost's hands looks definitely the fastest. Ishanten for them. And they could even go for something really cool, like, Onitsu.
Oh
No.
no!
No.
This is so sad.
Onitsu. Poor Muginra.
Yeah, this is like the kind of hand you want to pick up as a comeback hand.
But to have a comeback hand, you have to come back.
Hey. I like that. I respect that a lot.
Tempai for Frost, waiting on the 1-4 Sozu and 3-mon.
Kind of a shame though. Like the hand loses a lot of value because it goes down to a 1-han hand. Tempai for Akarin, 6-pin 8-pin for Reach Dora 2. McGinra comes back just in time.
It's like, welcome back.
He's back. I'm stopping the bleeding here.
Now, you see, it's really fun when you come back and, like, someone's waiting on, like, a really tricky, like, trick weight, and you're like, oh, I'll just drop this. And you deal into them, and you're like, wow, I guess I shouldn't have come back.
I guess I die.
Oh.
Hey! Good comeback. Good comeback.
Do it.
What? No. This is fine. This is fine. They're Reshunta now. Except if they drop that 3-mon, they're gonna die. But hey, they're Reshunta now.
Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Okay, he avoids it.
Yeah, there we go, lads. There we go.
Is that 6-pin 8-pin still entirely in the wall? No, never mind.
Surely
I'm just
not.
completely wrong. It's just one 6-pin left. I didn't notice that there were 2 8-pins already out. Man. Oh, there we go.
Yay.
Does deal into Frost.
Plus 1 Honda. And
they come back to a fairly... Oh, that's a good hand, actually. Although they do discard the Dora turn 1. Interesting.
You know, this is probably one of those games where if you're playing in real life, it's just like, I need to exchange this 1,000 point stick for 100 points so I could count Honda properly. So, I don't know how we come back here. Like, Menhon
You end the game. Mugenra, Ishanten to end the game. Oh, they dropped that Dora, and it's hurting them so bad. Just like,
no.
My heart hurts.
I mean, it doesn't have to hurt that bad. This is like self-inflicted injury right here.
Yes.
Now, if they were like, disconnected, then but no. They came back just for this. Uh,
Does seem
Ooh,
to be a pun. For it seems like they just want this Hanchan to be over.
looks like it. Chun still 2 left in the wall. MC Ricci, technically 2 Shanten for Dora San Shoku, potentially Haku too.
Interestingly, even if Frost gets hit by this hand, okay, never mind. If Frost gets hit by hand, they still maintain the
It's
second place.
over.
So yes, Hanchan finally over.
It's over.
Freedom. All right, how long did that game go?
I don't. When did we? Okay, we started
An
at 9:05.
hour
It
and
was an
10
hour and
minutes.
5.
An hour and 10 minutes
Oh,
for
yeah, an
one
hour and
Hanchan. That's more than twice a time of an average Hanchan. So yeah.
All right. Do we
The
have
game.
ESP?
Oh wait, yeah. Yes.
Alright, that does end with MC Ricci in the first place, Frost in second place, Akron in the third place, and McGinra in the fourth place. Unfortunately for McGinra, they were disconnected for the last, I would say, 4 hands, something to that degree.
There was a lot of hands. That
Yeah, it was quite unlucky because they did pick up some very, very nice quality hands that they weren't able to convert on. But, you know, sometimes Wi-Fi does stuff you a little bit. Unfortunately, there's not much you can do about it.
Well, apparently the entire computer shit itself. So like, it was more than just the Wi-Fi, wasn't it?
Anyways, hello ESP or MCR Ricci, however you prefer to be referred to. First of all,
1, 2,
oh my
3,
gosh, what a
4,
long
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You did it.
20 handed.
Oh my god.
Oh, what a day.
Alright.
Alright.
So, where do we start?
We got 6 Ryukokus, 20 hands, max of 9 Honba. Delicious.
Oh boy.
So we'll probably start when you started Renchanting. I think that makes the most sense to start off with, because you did have a bit of an uphill battle in terms of fighting Akarin on your left here. Because it was just them sumoing the Oya Hane and a Mangan sumo, which you know, will make it a bit hard to sort of catch up. So in terms of hand building, something like even along the lines of this, as a personal curiosity, was there ever consideration for you to build towards the Itsu? Because we see here that you sort of built towards a more normal. So you sort of like half committed Itsu. This is your draw of the 5-man. You got rid of this 1-2 shape in favor of maybe even something being greedy. So was it like, oh, you know, as soon as this shape gets filled in, you know, I don't need to be greedy anymore?
You can double float the Sanshoku and Itsu, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And with the 2 6-man, the 5-man is pretty good to draw. So.
It's a bit of a pond read on your end. Yep, that makes sense. And, you know, sort of getting that nice Ricci and getting the Sumo was a really good way to start off the comeback. I say comeback very spuriously because it was
endless hell.
the endless hell of sending everyone to hell. Where else was it? I remember some stuff. Yeah, so something like with this hand. Yep, just calling for Tanya Dora. No, this wasn't it. Where was it? Oh yeah. Why did you choose the 6-man over the 4-man? Did you have any rationale, or was it close to the Dora? Didn't think of it coming out, or?
Well, people will want to use the Dora, so you don't want to wait close to the Dora. That's all.
That makes sense. Other than that, though, it seemed like you won those nice hands and then sort of spent the rest of the Hanchan trying to deflect from whatever the hell was going on with everyone else.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was there anything you wanted to talk about?
What, me?
Was that was there anything you wanted to talk about, or was that just a regular day at the office for you?
Just a bunch of good hands. Protect the lead. Pretty standard play.
I do remember there was one case, I'm trying to find the hand, where you got into that Dharma Pinfu really, really early on. and then you got faced with a Riichi, and you decided to completely KO out of the hand. I'm trying to find it just so I don't sound crazy. Let me go. Sorry. But yeah,
We do
so
know what happened though.
yeah. So I was wondering in terms of that basis, at that point, are you just thinking like because I believe the person who reached was also the dealer, which obviously makes dealing in super scary, but at that point, do you just think like oh, even if they sumo, I'm still in the lead, so I don't need to take any risks, or was there any even rationale to just pushing some Suji to try and win the hand off, in terms of your personal viewpoint? So let me go find it while you talk.
If it's sumo, then it's still not that bad, right?
Mm.
But direct hit is the worst case scenario, so I learned that last week.
I think it wasn't it in South 4-9?
South 4, you mean East 4 9?
Or yeah, East 4-9.
Mm.
Let's see. Let's see.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
It's like before it. Yeah, it was
Oh,
like somewhere. Yeah, there we go. 8. Okay.
No.
Nope.
Oh, well, I guess we can't find it, but like, yeah. So fair enough. In terms of, just wanting to like, never don't deal in, especially when you have so many points.
I
I
mean,
guess is the main thing. Yes,
nobody discarded that weight, that nice soul, even after he reached. So with my reach, isn't it even harder? On hindsight.
Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where was it? Yeah, here. And so
I mean, looking at Toyman's discard, it looks like Sozu, so... And they're not gonna bail when they're so behind.
Mm-hmm.
So they're definitely gonna chase me and I'll be in trouble. So just want to stay safe.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yep. So 6 pin is a bit heavy because it's complete Musuji. Complete live Suji to this. And yeah, you thought that the 9 Sos were pretty gone for the opposite player. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. But other than that, just sort of nice, good conservative play while taking the points and just running with them. So I like that a lot. Congrats on your win.
Thank you.
Also, like, how exhausted are you feeling because you had spent an hour and 5 minutes on Tenho, and that's just not a part of the model.
If I win, then it's all good.
Doesn't
If
matter
you
as
lose,
long
then
as I get
it's
that
tiring.
victory. I like it. Well, again, congrats on your win.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you very much. So that does end our day. We'll finish off with just overlapping the scores, and I actually took a picture of what the scores were beforehand.
We are getting more and more professional as we go.
So let me go find it. Yes, there we go. So I'm gonna make sure the overlay doesn't look crap on OBS. Just oh gosh. All right. This is technically better, but yeah. So we end the day with Chombo Nomi in first place, AUNSW Wanderers in second place, Flame Curse Evil Eye in third place. Okay, Notice Me Tenpai in fourth place, Somnish Teradus in fifth place, Tile Dreaming in sixth place, The Last Weiss Plays in seventh place, Powerpuff Boys in eighth, Doras for Losers in ninth, and Khan for Fun in 10th place. Looking at the before and after, we see that Flame Curse Evil Eye has lost their crown and lost their first place, while Chombo Nomi has gone up. We notice the top 4 has changed, so Notice Me Tenpai being in 4th place, and Tile Dreaming being knocked down to 6th place. And everyone else seems to...
It's also quite tight now as well.
So it does look like a war for 4th place. We see a very big block of play of the top 3 teams in a almost impenetrable kind of score line, and everyone else being fairly like similar in the middle. So it will seem like a battle for 4th to try and get to the finals, because if you do get into the finals, the scores are halved, so you don't quite have as much of an uphill battle if you can beat that out. But yes, so with that, we will end the stream there. We want to give another thank you to Daisuke for joining us. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
But yes, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. We will be continuing the Hanchans for Hanchans 32, 33, 34, and 35. Tomorrow we should also have Korak for the commentary desk, although Korak has given me a half answer to commentating. It's if I'm not too tired, so I don't actually know what that means.
I guess like if I'm awake, kind of sort of thing.
Yes, exactly, because it is an awful time zone for him. But yes, so we'll leave it there. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Until then, goodbye.